In this video, I'm at Bike Park Wales and I can't wait to see what the trails are going to be like. So today I'm going to be riding Hot Stepper. One of the red trails here is the tech side of things, not the flow side. I'm intrigued to see what it's like, as this is my first ever red tech trail here at Bike Park Wales. So I am going to be later doing a full video of Bike Park Wales and what my favourite trails are, but here is just Hot Stepper. So I definitely recommend riding Hot Stepper as it's amazing. Let's have a look what it's like and then you'll see for yourself. Okay, so this is Property Pink. This section also has a few other trails, so I don't know how good it'll be or how flowy, but it looks really fun on the way down after this section. So to get to the very start of Hot Stepper, you first have to follow the trail, which also follows Terry Belly and Property Ping. So this trail is fun and it's just like a blue trail, so it's not like a flat fire road or anything. And then once you get out of this, you'll be ready to drop into the main Hot Stepper trail. A little bit bumpy, a little bit more rocky. So once we get to the main start of the trail, there's this small qualifier jump. So after we've completed the qualifier jump, we can start to make our way down to the lower sections of the trail, and we can see what it really has in store. So this starting section of the trail is definitely a good way to make sure your suspension isn't locked out, as there's some pretty decent sized drop to the flat, which will make it move at least. With this trail, you're constantly bouncing up and down with all the drops on it, as there's so many and they're really consistent. Like it. So on camera, this doesn't really look techy at all, but actually is really techy in some sections. And with the added drops and in the wet, this trail will get lethal. So with this trail, you're constantly moving your bike, pedalling or navigating your way down a drop or some roots. So there's never a dull moment in this trail. So I've recently got a new back tyre and it's pretty good actually. So it's tubeless and it's my first tubeless tyre. Sadly I couldn't afford to get a new front tyre, and as it's still a bit of tread on, I decided to keep it going. So sadly I don't have it tubeless anymore, but you'll see why in another video. But it has survived quite a lot of damage, and here you'll see. So sadly I only had this tyre for 1 week tubeless, but it's pretty good and pretty strong from what I've seen. Luckily this trail doesn't kill it. So now that we've completed the first top section of Hot Stepper, we need to make our way down a little bit of Terry's Belly, and then we can join on to the bottom section of Hot Stepper. So this bottom section is quite a bit longer and has quite a few more drops, so it's another suspension tester. So this section really has some pretty big roots, so you want to make sure you either have a really good pair of tyres, and try not to ride this when the roots are wet, otherwise you might have quite a fun time down. What I like about the trails at Bike Park Wales is they're not just tech. So unlike Holden, it's constant tech. Bike Park Wales is a bit of flow, jumps, mixed in with a nice bit of tech to keep you waiting to see what's next up, whether it's a little bit flowy, a few tables, or it's some routes. So if you're coming to ride Bike Park Wales, definitely bring a full face helmet, gloves, a chest protector if you have it, and knee pads at least. If you have some arm pads or anything else protective wise, it's definitely worth bringing. As the speed you can go some down these trails, and the rocks to the side definitely aren't that enticing to land on if you were going to crash. So now we're almost at the very end of the trail. It joins on to Terry's Belly, so then you can finish the Blue Flow Trail down to the very bottom, and here you can see a rider riding it now. So here's the bottom section of Terry's Belly, and it's amazing fun. It definitely won't disappoint you compared to Hot Stepper. So overall, I would say Hot Stepper is definitely worth riding if you're coming here to Bike Park Wales. As long as you think you're good enough for riding it, definitely give it a try. You won't be disappointed. The constant way you're either railing berms, dropping drops, or shredding through a load of routes is amazing fun, and you'll really enjoy it. So from most of the trails on Bike Park Wales, you get some amazing views. You just got to stay focused riding the trail, and if you want to see the view, just stop to the side of the trail. It's kind of like a bit of a distraction, but it's amazing. So hopefully you really enjoyed watching this video and enjoyed seeing what the trail was like. Hopefully you have fun riding at Bike Park Wales if you're going, or hope you enjoyed it if you've been. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in my video next week.